All right, San Diego, we are back. And it's time for us to continue our franchise mode here with the Padres and MLB The Show 18. It's been about a week since our last episode, and the reason for the delay was I was reading your comments, and an overwhelming majority of you said to wait for a roster update. I guess the default rosters in this game don't come with all the best prospects, and considering we are the San Diego Padres, we need to get our hands on all the best young talent that we possibly can. So the good news is that I have the OSFM version 1.5 rosters now on this franchise mode. The bad news is that everything that we did in the last video had to be erased. I had to start afresh. So that walk-off on opening day with Renfroe, nope, it's been erased to time. It's been lost to time, boyos. But that's okay. I don't think year number one is going to be the greatest for the San Diego Padres anyways. Okay, so let's go through the roster. I'll show you guys some of the new prospects that I have recognized. Our starting pitching is looking great for years 3 or 4. Quantrill, 23 years of age, A potential, 67 overall, from Canada. Some very good stats right there. Gotta grow him. Mackenzie Gore, 19 years of age, 65 overall, A potential, from North Carolina. Even this guy, Anderson Espinoza, he's 65 overall, 20 years of age, B potential. That could be as high as like 85, 88, 89 even. Adrian Morjan, 19 years of age, 64 overall, A potential, from Cuba. You get it, right? You get what I'm saying. So 4 top 50 prospect pitchers waiting down there in AAA and AA. Now, I don't know where I want to play them. We want to make sure that we grow these guys right, because this is the future. And on top of that, we also have to unlock budget for the future, because these guys are going to be so damn expensive. So that's good news. You guys were right. Thank you for that tip to wait for the roster update. Now we have 4, even 5. I mean, there's some more guys down here, 20 with B potential, but we'll say 4. There's 4 top-tier starting pitching prospects down there in the minors for the Padres. Relief pitchers, I'm just going to target the A potential right now. Anyone who's got the B potential, we're just going to get like Louis Campo. All right, so a catcher with 19 years of age, 61 overall, B potential. That B could be as low as 80. It could be as high as 89, though. The A's are where it's made. Third baseman. You guys were saying shortstops, and yes, there they are. So we have 2 shortstops, actually. Luis Reyes, 20 years of age, 65 overall, A potential. This guy is one of the top 50 prospects, so another top 50 prospect that we have. He could play second, he could play third, from Mexico. Good vision, good discipline. If he's going to play shortstop, though, I'd like to improve that arm strength and arm accuracy. Good speed as well. But this was the name that you guys were really pointing out. Fernando Tatis Jr. A potential, 63 overall, 19 years of age, from the Dominican Republic. He's basically got everything in the mid-50s. But the same thing, if we want to grow this guy, arm strength and arm accuracy. So we could even use one of those guys as a third baseman or a second baseman of the future. They're not ready to go just yet, but yeah, you guys are right. So it's nice to have, what is that, like 6 A prospects. We still have Manuel Margot, not Margit, so that's 7, and then Hunter Renfroe, 8. So we have like 8 players with that A potential that could be part of our future. Not to mention Will Myers, not to mention, what's his name, Eric Hosmer. So there is a team that is being produced. There is a team that is forming here in San Diego. It's just going to take a few years. Now, contracts, right? So I had to hire some new scouts just because we started again. I spent a lot of money on our scouts, though. Todd Jorgensen is making $122K. Amaya is making $109, $102, and $102. I really targeted Discovery, so you can see the Discovery for this one, not the greatest, 73. Discovery for Maya is 97, 92, and 85, because we are trying to unlock players for the future that we can afford for nice and cheap, because the budget is going to be a problem for us. So scouting, we are at the beginning of the year. Okay, one thing at a time. First, I'm going to leave lineups and pitching rotation on automated to start year number 1. If we were a championship-bound team, if I knew we could make the playoffs, I would put that on manual, because I would want to arrange the lineups the best way possible so that the simulation is good for us, right? Because the computer can sometimes mess up. However, we are in a growth stage, and in the growth stage, I want to make sure that we are giving our younger players at-bats, also games played and the outfield, right? So roster is also going to be on auto. What this will do is it will allow my AI, my manager AI, to send players up and down through AA and AAA based on performance. So those starting pitchers, for example, Quantrill, he may start off in AAA, but if he starts to suffer, the game will automatically send him back down to AA so he can perform, grow, and get ready for AAA. I would much rather do that than do the micromanaging, okay? So unless there are players who are just not getting any at-bats, like, I'll just go to lineups for a second, AAA. If we take a look at AAA, where is... They might actually be down there in AA. There he is. Luis Urias is right over there, and where's the other shortstop? Tatis Jr. Was he up in AAA? Where's Tatis? Is he in single A? Tatis Jr. might even be in single A. Hang on a second here. I can't allow that to happen. Fernando Tatis Jr. Yeah, he is in single A. So we'll have to move him up to a double A. But the game will automatically do that. Gabriel Arias is on triple A, yet Tatis Jr. is better overall. Because we have the version 1.5 rosters, I think it's the opening day roster. So the game is going to take care of it for us. So auto. And towards the end of the year, I can make some changes myself once we see some statistics. So that takes care of our roster. Morale, training, very important right now. So first, let's target our starting pitchers, the 4 guys with the A potential. Quantrill, let's take a look at his stats. Clutch could be a little bit better. Yeah, let's work on that clutch for right now. And the game is already working on the clutch, so we'll just go auto. That's fine for me. Mackenzie Gore, clutch could be a little bit better. His walks is a little bit low, but we can grow the makeup pretty quick. I don't like anything in the 30s, so we're going to work on clutch. Clutch is when a runner is in, or he's facing a batter with runners in scoring position, or even just runners on the bags. So we want that number up there. This guy's going to be giving up way too many runs. Mackenzie Gore, his clutch can be worked on as well. And then Anderson Espinoza, we'll work on clutch. There you go. And Adrian Morjan, clutch as well. Yeah, I want all of these guys working on clutch until it gets at least into the 40s and 50s. So that's going to be our starting rotation. And next, we're going to go to our shortstops. Luis Urias, it's saying to work on the contact versus righties and contact versus lefties. Could do that, but I want a good defensive shortstop. So arm strength and arm accuracy. And then Fernando Tatis Jr., same thing, arm strength and arm accuracy. We're going to make sure that these guys take care of the defensive aspects of shortstop because the batting stats go really quick once they start to dominate down there in AA and AAA. The fielding stats, you can't really target just because they have a good fielding year. No, that doesn't work. I'm going to work on the combination toss, all right? So that's that. Manuel Margot, let's see. A good fielder already. Arm strength could be a little bit better for a center fielder, but he's got the speed to make up for it. Now, you know what? Let's work on vision, discipline, and clutch for this guy. This guy could be a good leadoff hitter for us if we work on the discipline. Yeah, you know what? Let's get that discipline up to the 60s if we can. I don't know if we'll be able to do that. Maybe 55, and then we can work on contact versus righties and lefties. Will Myers, I want some power. There you go. We're going to put power into Will Myers. And then Hunter Renfroe. Let's work on contact with Hunter Renfroe so we can get that contact versus righties up there. 38 is not good enough. He's already got the power versus righties, 65. If we could just get that contact into the 50s, this guy could bat all year and be very effective. And with that A potential, we want him to succeed. Okay, so that's all that taken care of. Sponsorships, budgets, GM goals, pitching rotation, free agents. So take a look at free agency now. There is no Jake Arrieta or O or any of those players. I could sign some players, but like I said, we have to worry about our budget right now. Year 1 is going to be a rough year for the San Diego Padres, so we're just going to go with it. Scouting. Okay, so I'm going to resend my scouts back out there. Yorkson, we already have we need some infielders. Yeah, that's what we need. We need some powerful infielders. So I'm going to go to power. Contact. Jorgensen is, where is he? He's from the Central Division, so I'm going to put him back out in the Central. Amaya is from International, so same thing. Infield, power, contact. This is what this video is going to really be. I'm going to show you guys how to find some marquee players in the draft. Next one, Central. All right, so we already have somebody out there in the Central, so I'll go East. I would have liked to sign some scouts from the East and from the West, but there weren't any good ones. It was only Central and International. So power. There you go. Infield East. And then the last one, it's got to be Infield West. So infield west, and we'll go power and contact. So we have all of our 4 scouts scouting infielders with the power, contact, stats, and we have 1 for each region. So we're going to try to uncover some players here. There's also a lot of good players available in the draft, and we're going to have a good draft pick, which will be nice. But for this video, I don't think, well, we might get to the draft in this video. It depends. It depends how fast we go. So I'm going to leave what's called critical situations on. If there's something spectacular that pops up, I'd love to jump in the game. What we're going to do is, let me just make sure scouting is done, trades are fine, contracts are fine, transactions don't need to look at, standings. If you want to take a look at our team, we are 23rd ranked best overall, or the 23rd ranked team on paper. out of 30 MLB squads. I mean, second for speed, 8th for defense, but we're not going to have a good year with 21st for contact, 22nd for power, and 26th for pitching. So it's going to be a rough year for the Padres, but it's a growth year, and we'll take a look at the stats for AA, AAA, and for the MLB after not year number 1, the first month. So let us start up the simulation, shall we? The first series we have up against the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Denilson Lamet up against Chase Anderson, and I apologize for butchering baseball names. I will get better at it, all right? Opening night, or opening day, we win it 10-7. Beautiful job. Robbie Erlin up against Brent Suter. I guess I don't need to name all the pitchers all the time. Clayton Richard up against Zach Davies, and we lose the first series. So let's go back here. We have a few updates. So the game is already going to have made changes based on the rosters. So I'm going to read these things out. Hang on a second. We've just called up right fielder Jorge or George Ana to the Chihuahuas AAA for good performance. So see what I mean? They bring up players for good performance, send them down for poor performance. We've just sent center fielder Olivares down to the Missions AA for poor performance. So this is what I mean. So let's go back to shortstops. All right, so they still have Fernando Tatis Jr. in single A. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move him up to AA. I want him up in AA to start. Urias is going to be in AA as well. In fact, I'm going to send Urias up to AAA. There you go. And then this guy in AAA is going to go back down to single A. So that's just be the quick changes that I make. Once the computer sees those changes, they'll make the lines or the lineups and the pitching rotation right. We've just called up Fernando Tatis to the yep. So I'll still make some changes just to make sure that we're not wasting any of our younger players. Let me go back to starting. Make sure that all these starting pitchers are not in single A. Yeah, they're not. Okay, so we are good to go. So let us continue, shall we? Hang on one second, actually. All right, we're back. Just had to clear the old sinuses. So let's get back to the calendar, and we will continue. So what I will be doing, you know what? We might actually get to the draft in this video. We're going to see how it plays out. I will be coming back to the scouting screen basically after every series just to take a look because we want to uncover as many young players as we can so that we can make a good decision in the first 2 rounds of the draft. So next up, we had the Colorado Rockies. Let's be pretty quick about this, okay? Critical situation. You've got a 1-run lead to protect. Brad Hand, close it out. Good luck, my man. Simulate to the end of the game. The Padres have defeated the Rockies 4-3. Good. First 2 games. We're above 500. 3-2, boyos. Let's keep on going. Oh, whooping the Colorado Rockies here. All right, so next up, the Houston Astros. Now, let's just make sure we go back. You check out scouting. Seems like everyone is still in the infield in their respective regions, trying to uncover more players. Next up, the defending World Series champion, Houston Astros. Justin Verlander is the pitcher we're going up against. Giles is trying to get to close you out. Let's get a rally going. Down by 1. Eric Hosmer at the dish. Simulate to the end of the game. The Astros have defeated the Padres 4-3. He didn't come through right there. Garrett Cole. Yeah, I'll just name the pitcher that we're going up against. Charlie Morton. And that is 2 of 3 that we lost to the Houston Astros. Let's go back. Manage. All right, so training. What is this? The games just let me know about training. You're right, because we just started the season. Next series up against the Colorado Rockies. We already beat them 3-1 in the last one. John Gray. Let's see. You've got a 1-run lead to protect. Close it out with Hand. Come on, man. Simulate to the end of the game. The Padres have defeated the Rockies 1-0. Damn, we're playing pretty good. I thought we would have been like 0-11 to start this year. Robbie Erlin up against Tyler Anderson. Damn, the Rockies are getting smoked. Clayton Richard up against, who was it? Kyle Freeland. We end up losing that game. But 2 series against the Colorado Rockies, and we've taken both of them. It's a good start. So let's go back to acquisitions. Good Lord. Okay, so we've already had 2 of the scouts completed their infield assignments in the Central region and the West region. So what we're going to do is go back to the Central. This time it's going to be outfielders and the same thing. I really want to find some power in this game with some contact. We can find other players naturally, but I'm going to target the powerful players. Next one. We just at Central, hang on a second. Central, International, East. So I need someone in the West. So outfields, West, power, hang on a second, power and contact, okay? So make sure you keep on coming back to check out that scouting screen. I'd say I do it after every series. You could do it after every day if you want. It's going to take a long time for that. Luis Perdomo up against Tyler B. We have the San Francisco Giants, who are 2-10. My goodness. Critical situation. Garan is trying to close you out. Let's get a rally going. I got Will Myers, runner on seconds. Ooh, I could jump in there. You know what? Let's get some fun in this video. Let's enter the game. So here we go. Will Myers coming up to the plate. Was that 1 for 4 in the ninth? He's got the tying run on second. Bottom of the ninth. 2 out. Come on, baby. Now, Will Myers, what is he? Does it tell me if he's a push hitter or extreme pull? Okay, so he's an extreme pull hitter. Let's go. I don't know who I'm going up against. I should have checked their pitcher. First pitch is a sinker, so I got myself a hitter's count. Going up against Garin. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that right. I know I messed it up. Sinker 92, two-seam 92, changeup, and a slider. So the good news here is there's not going to be anything that he blasts by me with velocity. I'll be able to see the pitches. Taking that two-seam off the outside part of the plates. Now, they could always walk me, but that would put the go-ahead run, the winning run, on first base. Taking that. Ooh, 3-0 count. And I wonder who do I have after Tyler Myers. Is a Renfroe on deck. Manuel Margot. He does not have that power. So I got the green light here. I'm swinging. No, you know what? I wanted to swing, but a two-seam on the outside part of the plate when I'm trying to pull it, not going to happen. I have the green light, but for my pitch. All right, come on, Garen. Sinker down and away. So the two-seam, the same spot. All right, just gonna have to go for a simple single right here and see if we can get the tying run home. Can't go for the home run. Oh, I check swung. You damn right I check swung. That was a slider. That thing had some movement, and Will Myers is gonna get on with a walk. So the winning run is on first. Ooh, as we get a mound visit from the pitching coach. All right, Margot, you got a bright future. He does have 51 for power, and I'm pretty sure left field is 336. But all I need is a nice base hit right here. Okay, so this guy has been pitching me away. Let me see. You know what? Go for it. Look to pull it. Taking that. There you go. Slider. Just work the count right here. Use that eye of the tiger that you're known for. And wait for your pitch. Come on, Margot. There it is again. Slider off. You know what? I'm thinking about starting to push. What is Margot? Is he extreme pull? Let me see. Bounce. So I can do it. I can do it all with Margot. Come on, Manuel. You're gonna have a bright future. Oh, I'm taking that. Man, the pitchers. He will not attack the strike zone. His confidence must be low. Let's see. Confidence is still above half. He cannot hit. All right, 3-0. I'm going to take this. If I can get the bases juiced. He's trying to pick the freaking corners, trying to hit the black. All right, sorry about that. I'm back. I had to check something here. I'll show you guys quickly. Oh, look, they're bringing in Hunter Strickland. their bullpen dropped the ball. Hang on. Just for anyone wondering, because I was wondering myself, it's on All-Star, okay? So the pitchers, he's just missing based on his overall. It's not the game doing anything. So I have the bases juice. Chase Headley, hang on a second here. Let me see Chase Headley's strength. So contact versus righties, 67. Power versus righties, 51. Now, who do I have in the, I have AJ Ellis, Hunter Renfroe. Renfroe would be pretty good against lefties, but they brought in a righty. So I'm just going to go with Chase Headley. The go-ahead run, the winning run is on second. Grand slam time, grand salami walk-off. Let's go. Hunter Strickland looking to pull. You know what? I should have known. First pitch, four-seam after all those walks. He throws 98 right. Hunter Strickland's got that velocity. Oh, shit. His changeup is down there at 88 as well. All right, boyos. I'll try my best. It's going to be rough. Be aggressive. All right. These umpires, they ain't blind, they ain't plump. They're on my side, the ump. Come on. We got this. Give me that ball. Four-seam. All right, so I got to speed up my swing. Oh, my God. He threw it again. All right, boyos. All right. That last pitcher with his sinker and his sliders messed me up. Now he's just throwing darts right at me. Four-seam. All right, got to go for a nice little single right here. Got to protect the strike zone. Got to protect. Right to the shortstop. And that's going to be a force. Oh, he's just out. Damn. They were nonchalant about that toss over to second. And the San Francisco Giants hold on. Damn. Bases loaded. Had my chance. With Hunter Strickland, that was the right pitcher to bring in. I had those two four-seams right down the middle. Should have swung at it, boys. Couldn't get the bat off the shoulder. It is what it is. Let's get back to the menu. Okay, so a 7-6 loss to the San Francisco Giants. Let us finish the series. A 7-6 win for us. 4-0 loss. And critical situation, tied game, batting at home, walk it off, Will Myers. Simulate to the end of the game. The Giants have defeated the Padres 4-3, so he did not walk it off. So we lose 3 of 4 right there. So let's go back to acquisitions. I keep on thinking accusations. I don't know why. So the 2 infielders finally finished. So we're going to go back international. Hang on a second. Power and contact. And international, west, central. And this guy has to be in the east. So east, outfield, power, contact. All right, let's get that. Was it outfield? Outfield. Yes, it was outfield. So we're just started on the outfield with the international and the east, but the west and the central should be done their scout soon, and then we can go and actually uncover these players. If I sort by power versus righties, 80, 80, 80, 75, 75, 75. There could be 6 good players here. 3 first basemen. I've got, oh my God, Darryl Mandel, MLB ETA 2019, potential 80, overall 80, contact 80. Oh my God. That guy could be a stud. Could be nothing, but could be a stud as well. Darryl Mendel. All right, we'll come back to him. I'll remember that. Darryl Mendel. All right, so next series up against the LA Dodgers. Clayton Kershaw. Well, we lost this game. Yep, 6-1. And next up, Rich Hill. 6-0 victory. Last game, 3-0 loss. Okay, so the record is starting to look not more respectable, but more realistic. 9-11. Nope, nothing. So let's just keep on going. Next series up against the Arizona Diamondbacks. A 3-game set. We lose the first game, win the second game, lose the third game. All right, so acquisitions is back up and running. We've basically got everything done. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to help these guys finish off the international outfield. So international outfield. We'll go contact power this time. And the east. East outfield contact power. So those guys will finish up all the outfielders. It should only take another few days. So the Colorado Rockies, we lose the first game. Second game, it's a critical situation. Brad Hand, if you've got a 1-run lead to protect, close it out with Brad. Simulate to the end of the game. The Padres have defeated the Rockies 7-6. Last game, oh man, we owned the Colorado Rockies. This whole month has been rough against the Rockies. They don't like San Diego at all. Okay, so scouting, we are done. Everything has been scouted, which is good news. Now it's time to start uncovering some of these players. So it depends on which team you are. If you want to target starting pitchers, you could do that. If you want to target guys with great velocity, you could do that. Power guys, contact guys, discipline, vision, fielding, blocking. I mean, it's all there. I like to go for power just because those guys really do help you sim. Home runs, RBIs, batting average, plate discipline, all that good stuff. So if I go by, where was that guy with the power again? Darryl Mendel. Yeah, this guy might be a stud. So I'm going to try to uncover him. Next up, I just want all the guys with the best power for right now. So all these 80s, yeah, I'll take them, even though they're outfielders. There you go. Teddy Mendoza. There you go. Mendel's next. Casey Lombardi and Lou Francisco. Okay, so now because we've spent a lot of money with these scouts, the stat that's going to be used now is the efficiency stat. You can see it at the top. Basically, how long they take to uncover these. It should only take 4 days, but if you have guys who are really good, you can get away with 3. So I think I can get away with 3. There might be 2 guys who don't really uncover in 3 days, but it'll be uncovered enough. I'll show you what I mean. All right, so we're at the end of this month. 1, 2, 3. So all I do now is 3 days at a time. Critical situation, tied game, batting at home, walk it off slugger. Come on, Eric Hosmer. Simulate to the end of the game. The Mets have defeated the Padres 5-3. All right, so we simulated 3 days. If I go back to scouting, L1, currently scouting. So it looks like I'm going to have to put in 4 days to uncover these guys. Okay, so we're going to go one more. Calendar, 4th day. Hang on a second here. Whoa, there it is. 4th day. Tied game, batting at home, walk it off slugger. Spangenberg, Will Myers on a second. Simulate to the end. The Mets have defeated the Padres 7-3. Oh, we can't get any of that clutch hitting. So we have one more month before the draft. Yeah, you know what? We can do the draft in this video. We know year number 1 is going to be rough. So let me go back to scouting. All right, take a look at this. So Darryl Mandel was definitely not what we expected. If I take a look at his stats, left-handed batter. You know what? He's going to be good against right-handed pitching to start. Already he's going to come in, but not against lefties. And he doesn't have that potential, doesn't have the overall. So that didn't quite work out. But this is what we do. We just keep on trying to find all the powerful players. So Danny Flores. All right. Avery Gill, first baseman. Armando Feliz, that's a good one. Could be. Reggie Navarro, third baseman, could be good as well. Usually, what is it? First baseman, right fielders, and third baseman with the power guys in your lineup. So we'll try to uncover those players. So let's go back to calendar. 4 days at a time is what we want to do. So San Francisco Giants, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So to end that month, we are 13 and 19. We have started the second month, and now we can go and take a look at who has grown and who the game has brought up. First, we'll just do the scouting while we have this in our head. All right, all those guys have been uncovered. Good. Yeah, you know what? I think 4 days, 3 or 4 days. Did I go 5 days that time? 3 or 4 days is the magic number for these guys. So let me go back. Power versus righties. Anyone? All right, Ezra Gonzalez. So it doesn't look like you have any studs who have 280s. Because yeah, you would have found it by now. Kohli, Fissler, Gonzalez. Yep, Gustavo Rosato. I'll send him out. So they're just going to continue to try to uncover some powerful hitters. Now, here is what just happened in the previous month. Replacement or relief pitcher Jose Torres had a great month. I'm just trying to find the names of the players that we know. Colin Ria, Jorge Ona, Josh Naylor, first baseman, tore it up in April. So I know he has a B potential. I think he's Canadian as well. Tore it up in Double-A, so that's good for us. Matt Stram, no. Kyle Lloyd, no. And April was a tough month for Buddy Reed. So it looks like we had a lot of good performances out of our younger players. I'm going to go take a look at Cal Quantrill. +1. It's only been 1 month, but he's trending up. So in AAA, it seems like he's doing fine. Mackenzie Gore, trending up. So in AAA, he's doing fine. Espinoza, trending up. Morgan, his walks over 9 went down. He might be better suited in Double-A. So what I'm going to do is, for Morgan, I'm going to send him down to Double-A. All right, I'm going to find a Double-A pitcher. Here, this guy, Colin Rea. He's going to come up to AAA. There you go. So the computer will automatically fix up the lineups for me there. Relief pitchers, closing pitchers. All right, so catchers. Austin Hedges, a little bit of growth out of him. Good. Not going to worry about any of these guys down here with the B potential. Eric Hosmer, any growth out of him? Don't worry about that. He must just not be having a great season to start. Hitting 250. Spangenberg, where is our shortstops? That's what I really want to take a look at. Luis Urias. Okay, so Fernando Tatis Jr. is a cold player down there in Double-A. Luis Urias, he is performing well in Triple-A, so that's good. Fernando Tatis, so look at that. He's gone down, so we got to send him. Yeah, he's got to stay in Double-A. Now, hang on. If I go to lineups, where are they hitting? Let's see, Tatis. Yeah, he's hitting number 5. He's hitting right there. So I'm going to leave Fernando Tatis Jr. right there, the number 5 position. He might just have had a bad start. With that A potential in Double-A, 63 overall, that is good enough. He's got to start trending in the right direction. And Triple-A, we got Luis Urias hitting in the number 6 position. He's been playing fine. So good news is that our younger players, it's not like they have been stifled. Let me take a look at Manuel Margot. Contact versus righties going down a little bit. I don't like to see that. Hunter Renfroe, not a lot of growth there. Okay, so it's only the first month. Not too much to be seen just yet. Not going to make any changes to the lineups. We're just going to continue forward here. And I think we can get to the draft in this video. We might just end the draft. Yeah, I'd like to get the draft done in this video. Let's push forward. Let's push forward. So we have 1 more month to go. You know what, guys? Hang on 1 second. All right, we're back. My dog just came down here to say hello. Can't be having that. We playing some baseball right now. So let us continue our scouting. We got 4 more days. So I want to time this. Is it 3 or 4 days? 1, 2, 3. Because the last time I did this, it didn't seem like we had enough uncovered. And then it said after 4 days, we had them completely uncovered. So tied game, batting at home, walk it off slugger, simulate to the end of the game. The Padres have defeated the Dodgers 7-6. So we actually had a good sim right there. So we've only gone 3 days right here. Let me go back. Yeah, 3 days is not enough. We have to get 4 days. And if I go the 4th day, let's see if I go back. I must have gone 5 days that one time. Yeah, because they don't get completed. Okay, so there's a few more players uncovered. It doesn't seem like we're hitting anything spectacular just yet. Power, let me see. Okay, so we've uncovered all these guys with their power. Is there anyone? Yeah, there was no one good with power. This guy, Lou Francisco, was the best, I think. He is got 70 potential, 65 overall. Bats left-handed, arm accuracy's not bad, arm strength's not bad. Got good power, but not good contact. So it doesn't look like there's any stud power hitters in year number 1. But what I'm going to do next is I'm going to sort by power versus lefties. You never know. Let me see. Yeah, there's a few guys here. So Bennett, Calderon, Bill Barreto, and Jonathan Negri. Okay, so we will uncover those 4 players. Let us continue the simulation. The San Diego Padres are 14-21. Yeah, it's starting to get rough here, boyos. We just got to put up with it, though. Next up, the Washington Nationals. First game is a loss. Second game is a loss. Third game is a loss. Rough stuff. Up next, the St. Louis Cardinals. First game is a loss. Oh, yeah. Take a deep seat, boys. Year number 1 is going to be rough for the San Diego Padres. Okay, so, oh, look at this. Okay, look at this. I wanted to tell you that the starting pitcher, Adrian Morjon, has been called up to the Chihuahuas. So I sent him down. They called him back, right back up. You should know that Jose Castillo was sent down to AA for poor performance. Luis Torrens, I want to find names that are familiar. So we know all these older players, doesn't really matter. Jacob Nix, okay. So that's good for right now. Acquisitions, let's go back here. Oh, here we go. Joel Calderon. We found somebody here. He's got the 75 potential, but he's already 65 overall. Fielding, very good. Arm strength, very good. Speed, very good. Reaction, very good. Arm accuracy, a little low. A fantastic, speedy outfielder, center fielder, bats right-handed. The good news about someone like this is they might not be targeted by the other computers because you found them. All the 80 potential guys, yeah, but the 75 potential with 65 overall, those are the guys that can help you in years 2 or 3. So that's a good find. I like that. Go back to all. Let me sort by power again. Is there anyone who came up for power versus righties? No. I'll go down there and check out those guys. Let me just, power versus lefties. Yeah, all right. So Maurice Wallace. There you go. Kori Kohli, Will Morales, and Oliver Blanco. How much more time do we have? Yeah, the draft is at the beginning of June, so not too much more time to uncover players. I do want to still sort by or search by contact versus righties as well, so not too much longer. St. Louis, 1. Spangenberg has a 10-game hitting streak on the line. Keep it alive. Simulate to the end of the game. The Padres have defeated the Cardinals 4-3. Good job. Next game, 2. 3 and 4. Oh, Richard is a shutout going late in the game. Finish it off. Come on, Clayton. Simulate to the end of the game. Yeah, the Padres have defeated the Rockies 1-0. Man, the Rockies keep on getting just eaten alive by us. We've just called up Luis Campusano to the Chihuahuas for good performance. So that was our catcher with B potential. We'll take a look at him. Alday and Buddy Reed. So let's take a look at that catcher right now. Luis Campusano. Not too much growth. He's playing well, but not too much growth. We're going to see. You'll see more growth in the second half of the season. Still a little early. Go back to scouting. Here we go. We found someone. Kori Coley. So this guy's got the 80 potential and 65 overall. And Will Morales. 70 potential, but already 70 overall. Take a look at Will Morales. Good contact versus lefties. Decent power. Plate vision is off the charts. Fielding is good. Arm strength is good. Accuracy is good. Reaction is good. Yep. So that's somebody who could help you out immediately. Come into the team and be somebody on the bench. And the potential is not great, but it's not horrible either. Someone cheap for a team with a budget like ours. But Kori Kohli, let's see him. Power versus lefties, very good. Contact versus lefties, decent. Versus righties, he's not the greatest. Plate vision, plate discipline, not the greatest. Fielding, great. Arm strength, great. Arm accuracy, great. Reaction, great. Speed, good for a right fielder. And stealing. So this guy's more of a power right fielder with decent speed. Yeah, all right. That's not a bad one, but he's got the 80 potential, so you could see a lot of good growth out of him. All right, boys. So we're starting to find some here. Power versus righties. All right, so there's a few more players. They're all in the 65s, though, so I'm going to skip on that. Power versus lefties, yeah. So what I want to do now is I want to sort by contact versus righties, because if we can get somebody with like a 75 contact versus righties, good potential and a decent power, that's a guy who can grow. So, yeah, let's go MLB ETA as well. So Jose Franco, I know he's a center fielder. Doesn't matter right now. I'm not worried about positions. Is there any first Joey Sanchez? There you go, first baseman with good contact. Darryl Mendel has already been taken. Yeah, Gustavo Diaz, second baseman, and David Key. There you go, left fielder. So we're gonna sort by contact versus righties. We're gonna keep up the simulation here. Next up, Colorado Rockies. We lose that one. 2, 3. Lucchesi has a shutout going late in the game. Finish it off. Come on, Joey. Simulate to the end of the game. The Padres have defeated the Pirates 6-1. Nice job. And 4. I'll go back to acquisitions. Yeah, I think I went 5 right there because they're all complete. Damn it. And when they complete, you can't take a look at them, which kind of sucks. So contact versus righty. So Joey Sanchez. Ooh. So look at a guy like Joey Sanchez, right? He's from Canada. He's only got the 65 potential, but his contact versus righty and lefties is already up there at 70 overall. So a really good contact hitter, but doesn't quite have that power and doesn't have the potential to take it into the future, which would be really nice for us. Darryl Mendel, 80-70. Darryl Mendel, there we go. 75-80, here we go. William Back, but he's already been scouted. David Key, says 65 overall, 70 potential, really good contact hitter, good speed. Oh yeah, that would be a good leadoff, man. We're finding some players here, boys. We're finding some players. Let me go back for contact versus righties. All right, so uncover these. There you go. Kenny Flanagan, Rich Daniel, and Perry Hoover. Just going to sort by contact versus righties. Continue. You know what? Hang on one second here, boys. All right, so let's continue. The Pittsburgh Pirates, second game, or the third game of the series, we end up taking that. Fourth game, we end up losing. So a 2-2 series tie. I think that's the third day. Let me just go check just to make sure. Yeah, we got enough uncovered right here. So Perry Hoover's got the great potential, but only 55 overall. So this is a guy, an example of a player that's going to take his sweet ass time. That's what I really like about this game as well. It's not just about potential. It's not just about overall. It's the mix between the two. You find plenty of guys who have the potential to grow, but they're just like 45 in the overall category. You know, it's like, what's the point? So, yeah, contact versus righties. Yeah, I want to continue contact versus righties. We need it seems like the starting pitching is fine for our team. You guys showed me that with the new prospects or the new roster update, so I'm going to leave that. Shortstops were fine. Yeah, let's just continue to go after outfielders and the first baseman, third baseman position. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hosmer has a 10-game hitting streak on the line. Keep it alive. I trust you, Hosmer. The Dodgers have defeated the Padres 6-5. Back to accusations. I don't know why I keep seeing that. Okay. Oh, here we go. We found another one. Josh Arabu, 65 overall, but with a 75 potential. Switch hitter. Woohoo! Contact versus righties and lefties, both at 80. Good power, 55-55. Plate vision, 75. Plate discipline, 75. Fielding, 75. A weak arm, but he's a left fielder, so that's okay. Reaction decent. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. From Japan, baby. Josh Abreu. So that one, Arabu. That's a pretty good one right there. We found a good player, boys, and hopefully he lasts, or he drops all the way back. Okay, so overall, contact versus righties, there's still a few. Harper, yeah, Robert Harper, I'll go after him. Don't need a shortstop. I am going to look for positions right now. Second baseman, yeah, 2021, I'll take that. And now let me sort by contact versus lefties. You never know, there might be somebody with a really good lefty contact and lefty power. So we'll go left fielder and Gary Hashimoto, another guy from Japan. Yeah, sure. Japan seems like it's been pretty good for us. Okay, so calendar. So we're coming to the end of our scouting. We're going to have to take a look at what's available and come up with a plan. Yeah, you know what? We're going to do the draft in this video. I'm actually kind of excited for it. I can show you guys exactly where we made our decisions. So the LA Dodgers, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Player lock milestone. Lamet has a shutout going late in the game. Finish it off. Good luck there, Lamet. Simulate to the end of the game. The Padres have defeated the Marlins 5-0. Beautiful. Acquisitions. Oh my God. Currently scouting. So let's see. Marco Reyes has got that 80 potential, 60 overall. Good contact. Here's another good player. Not quite ready to go, but we found 2 left wingers that we can, left fielders. Oh, Jesus. I cannot speak right now. All right, so contact versus righties, contact versus lefties. Let me just see if there's any more powerful players that were uncovered at the last second. Doesn't look like it. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to sort by overall, and any of these players I'm going to try to find. Any players that could help us out next year. Somebody that just might be a stud that no one else picked up on, I'm going to try to scout. Okay, so that's that taken care of. I really can't go ahead anymore because the draft could be any time. So now, with the players that we have uncovered, let us take a look what's available. So if I sort by power, 75 seems to be the top number. 65 isn't bad for power. There's a lot of 65. So if you have a 65-75, that ain't bad. I'm looking for like a 70-70, 70-75. There's only one guy with a 75-75. It's Lou Francisco. 70 potential, 65 overall. So this is a guy that I would leave until like the 3rd, 4th, 5th round maybe. Doesn't look like there's any stud powerful players. All these guys have 65 in the second category. So let me go back here. Mendez. Yeah, there's really nobody with a high potential ceiling with a good overall that has a lot of power. Darryl Mendel is not bad, but he's more contact. Yeah, so we didn't find any power hitters, but that's okay. Not like Perky Nips. Anyone who watched the Oakland A's from 2017, you know what I mean. 280s in the power. No, didn't see it this year. So let me go back to power versus lefties. A 75-75. Kori Kohli. So this was the one guy with decent power with the potential, but it's only against lefties. His power versus righties is only up there at 65, and even worse, his contact versus righties is as low as 55, and that's not a good number. He does have the 80 potential, so you might be able to grow him, but that's a little bit of a stretch. So if I sort by potential, all right, if we look at potential mixed with overall, that's what we're looking at. Reyes, 80 potential, 60 overall. That would be a good draft pick, and he doesn't have the blue target beside him, so no other teams see him right now, or no other teams, oh, I forget what it is. It's like he's not on the projected top 15 or something. Kori Coley, same thing, 80 overall potential with the 65 overall, or 80 potential with the 65 overall. So these two players could drop 80, 45, 80, 60. He's got the blue target, though, which means he's definitely going to go 80, 65. William Bach, international. All right, if we can get one of these players, that would be nice. 80-65 again. Here we go. Glenn Reyna, closing pitcher. 80-65 closing pitcher. I don't think I want to get any of that. 80-70 closing pitcher. Yeah, the closing pitchers come in real good. 80-65 starting pitcher. So there's a lot of players here, boys. I'll have to go through and do a little micromanaging scouting just so I don't have to bore you guys, but there's definitely a lot of players that we could find. Okay, so let's just get to the player draft. Let's just get to it. So the next series we have the Miami Marlins first game, or no, the third game. Yeah, we already started that. Oh wait, we're spanking them. Good. All right, so to finish the second month, we are 23 and 35. Yeah, let's just simulate here. Player lock milestone, simulate to the end of the game. I know the draft is right here, and we don't have to worry about anything. Simulate to the end of the game. Yeah, come on now. I think it's the 6th. So right there it is. So today is the 2018 first-year player draft. What would you like to do? Let's go to it, boys. Let's start up the draft. So where are we drafting? We're drafting 7th. That's a pretty high pick. I like it. 7th, do we have a compensatory draft pick? No, we don't. No, we don't have anything in the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th round. So we'll just have to wait to round number 2. Did we steal somebody? Hang on a second. We may have lost. Is it because we signed Eric Hosmer? Hang on. 7th, San Diego. 7th. Oh, shit. We may have given up a draft pick. Who was he? He was on Kansas City before. Yeah, we might have lost a draft pick for signing Eric Hosmer. Damn it, man. All right, so we're really going to have to select somebody good here with the 7th overall pick. So here it is. Let's start it up. Let's see who we missed out on. Morris Dukes, 80 potential, 60 overall. All right, not bad. Starting pitcher, we don't need. Third baseman, Josh Friedman, 50 overall, 80 potential. Starting pitcher, Ramon Neve. Glenn Reyna, 65 overall, 80 potential, and the starting pitcher. All right, so that closing pitcher was 80-70. Is still available. Okay. So let me go through this. I'll narrow it down, and then I'll bring you guys my strategy. Hang on a second. All right, boys, so I think I figured out the player that I want. It's going to be Marco Reyes, the left fielder. Now, he doesn't have a blue target beside his name. This is one of the players that we uncovered. He's got the 80 potential. He's already 60 overall. Left fielder. Great contact, decent power. Plate vision is great. Plate discipline is great. So this guy is going to be a contact hitter, close to 300, maybe a close to 400 batting or on-base percentage. Fielding is good enough. Arm strength and arm accuracy, a little weak, but he's a left fielder. And speed, a little low, but a reaction time is way up there, so he's got a quick first step. Now, the reason I want Marco Reyes is because we already have Renfroe at right field, Margot at center field. All these players with the blue targets, a lot of them are pitchers, and, we don't need them. I was thinking about this closing pitcher, but to pass on a left fielder, I just don't want to do it. And considering we don't have a second round pick, we have to wait all the way to the third round. So all these players are going to be gone. I have one chance to get one player here. And all other than the pitchers, I mean, the right fielder, 80 with a 45 potential, 80 with a 50 overall. Sorry, 80 potential with a 50 overall. Starting pitchers, right field, 80 potential with 55 overall. Shortstop, we don't need a shortstop. We already have two of them. Center fielder, 80 with 55 overall. Dusty Coulter, 80 with 55 overall. Second baseman, I don't want second baseman. I'd rather fill up the outfield right now, even though he's got the 80-65. I can find a second baseman, especially since we have two shortstops. And then it ends, right? And then if you go down here, it's just Marco Reyes. It pops out at me, man. I want Marco Reyes. There's also the Juan Campillo, but we already have a shortstop. So I'm going to make an executive decision right here, boys. Marco Reyes. So I want to keep an eye on what are some of the players that we can keep an eye on. You know what? We'll just go through it, and you guys can comment in the comment section on who we could have picked up with our first pick. But I am going to go with Marco Reyes, and that will take care of our outfield. All right, so the left fielder, Marco Reyes. Welcome to the San Diego Padres. So we'll continue here. There is the second round. Yeah, we don't have a pick in the second round. That's rough. We do have a lot of prospects, which is good, but geez. All right, so a competitive balance round B. It looks we do have like a weird second round. I don't even know how this works. Okay, whatever. We'll just go to it. So pick player. We'll sort by accuracy, and there are still some players. So I can get that second base. Ooh, the second baseman. Let me see if there's any 80 overall. So there's a Joel Calderon, 75 potential, 65 overall. That's not bad. Really good speed, really good defensive outfielder, but we already picked up an outfielder, and we have Margot. Kori Coley. Now, here's another right fielder. We have Hunter Renfroe, who is good against lefties. I can get another right fielder. This guy's arm strength, fielding is great. Arm accuracy, speed, reaction. A defensive right fielder. He's got that 80 potential as well with the 65 overall. I don't really want to pass up that. But at the same time, I could get a second baseman that realistically would be able to help us out for next season. I mean, his fielding is high as 80, arm strength 70, arm accuracy 75, reaction 75, speed's not the greatest. Contact and, you know what? That's not a bad one, but he may drop even further because it's only the bonus round or whatever it's called, and we're going to have another draft pick within like 10 picks, I think. So you know what? We'll go for the potential. We'll go for the potential. How could I pass this guy up? 80 potential with 65 overall. So Kori Kohli, let's see. So we got a left fielder and a right fielder. Now let's see, did that second baseman get selected? Second baseman... No, we didn't. All right, so we got lucky here. So now we'll go back into it. All the scouting that we put into our team, it's paying off. Duane Stefon from New Jersey. Of course, New Jersey. Stefon. All right, so we'll get him. 75 potential, 70 overall. Hopefully he is ready to go for year number 2. And now we'll just see if there's anyone else. I mean, by this time... here we go. Yeah, another left fielder, but he's got the 75 potential with the 65 overall. Yeah, I'm going to get him. Why not? Switch hitter, right. This was the really good fielder switch hitter for us. Now, we already picked up a left fielder, but I'll get another one. There you go. He's got that potential, and if anything, it's a trade asset for us going forward. Now, I think with the rest, hang on a second. Yeah, with the rest, we're just going to take a shot in the dark. We'll go with the starting pitcher, David Chen. There you go. Even though we don't need starting pitchers, if I get a lucky one with good potential, like I said, trade bait for us. 80, 80, 80. Let's go. Yeah, let's go with another starting pitcher. There you go. You might get lucky with these pitchers. There's a few that I have picked up with like 85 potential in the 6th and 5th round. So there it is. The first year player draft has come to an end. So boyos, I want to know what you guys think. We'll go through all of this to end the video, but hang on a second. Fernando Tatis Jr. swung a hot bat in May, hitting .345 and driving in 19 runs over 87 at-bats. So Tatis Jr. is playing very well. Where is he? Hang on a second. Let me just make sure. Tatis Jr. down there in Double-A. But you see what I mean? You play him in Double-A, and all of a sudden the numbers start to really spark because he's playing well. But Reyes is playing well in Triple-A. So we figured out how to grow these two guys. Starting pitchers, let me just go take a look at some of these guys. Quantrill, he's going up, so he's playing fine. Mackenzie Gore, he's going up, he's playing fine. Espinoza, he's going up, he's playing fine. And Morin, he has started to go back up. Remember, we sent him back down, but he's started to go back up. Good. So now let's take a look at our first-year player draft. we got some good ones. We got some good ones. So if you take a look at the right side, the potential, we didn't get any 80 or 90 plus overall, but I don't care. Mid-80s is just fine for us. They're players that we won't need to sign to huge contracts. But remember, I got these players for overall, not just potential. Marco Reyes, let's see, 65 overall with B potential. So there's my first overall draft pick. I'm very happy with that. This guy could be a leadoff hitter for us. The power's not there, but the contact versus righties and lefties, get that up there. His vision, discipline, and clutch doesn't need to be touched. It's perfect. Fielding and reaction is good enough for the left field. Arm strength and arm accuracy could be a little bit better, but remember, he's a left fielder, and he's got the speed at 70. That is a solid draft pick. Marco Reyes, the first draft pick for GM Superb, man, as the general manager of the San Diego Padres. Kori Coley, the right fielder. Take a look at his numbers. So, you know what? Very similar to Hunter Renfroe right here. Very good power versus lefties, but we picked him up for his speed and his arm strength in the outfield. So, we just grow his batting stats. He's already ready to go defensively, and he's got decent speed on him. And he's got that 87 potential, so you can really grow him. That's a good pick as well. Duane Stefon, this guy was the 70-70 guy, right? 82 potential, so he's even got some good potential, and he's already 73 overall, so he can already play second base. Not exactly fast, and if you can get those contact numbers above 65, yeah, he'll be ready to go, so that's good. Sign him. Josh Arabu, 85 overall potential, 67 overall, another contact hitter. Yeah, so Josh Arabu and Marco Reyes, very similar, but still, I'm okay with that. Switch hitter as well, so that's what he has over Reyes. We have a switch hitter right here, and he's from Japan. Perfect. David Shen, starting pitcher. Control's a little bit low, but he's already 71 overall, and he's got 75 potential, so a good guy for AA or AAA. Grab him. And Danny Dillard, yeah, 83. Nice, I found someone. Yeah, that's a good pitcher. Damn! 99 velocity. We found somebody who can throw 100-mile-per-hour four-seam in the 6th round. Perfect. So there you go. Now I'll go through some of the teams just so you guys can see. Dave Morin. I don't know when these guys were selected, but don't worry about the potential. I mean, he's got the 52 overall. We went for overall number right out the gate. Nicholas Simone. All right. 91 potential. David Key. I'm going to stop on the guys with really good potential. Just flash it for you. You can pause the video, take a look. That one's really good. 65 overall, 94 potential. Damn. Bernie Castillo, second baseman. That one's a good one too. Ramon Neve, 61 overall, 94 potential. Damn. Let's keep. Oh, there we go. That was the big time performer. 98 potential. But what's his overall? 62 overall. Yeah, that guy's going to be a power hitter of the future. And look at his speed as well. Holy shit, 98 potential. William Sung, 65 overall, 94 potential. Melvin Schroeder. Yeah, see, I wouldn't want a player like that. The great potential, but 45 overall. You're talking about like 2 or 3 years in single A. That's just going to take way too long. Dustin Coulter, 53 overall. Beltran, 58 overall, 91. Here's another one. Eddie Rosato, a starting pitcher, 98 potential, only 52 overall. Closing pitcher, Patrick Griffith, 71 overall. Yeah, these closing pitchers come in ready to go, man. I could have selected one of these guys. Ken Suter. Yeah, but we already have so many great starting pitcher prospects. I don't need any of them. Anders Torero. Oh, my God. Yeah, that's garbage. 41 overall. Damian Augustine. 58 overall. A lot of good ones. Still, third baseman. Josh Friedman. 98 overall. But look at that potential. Great fielder, though. Yeah, it's going to take a sweet-ass time to get ready. Chad Hutton. Center fielder, A potential. Yeah, so I could have got one of these guys with very good potential, but I made that mistake with Perky Nips. Now we got guys who can chip in right away. And this guy, William Bach, I could have selected, but nah, I don't want those second basemen. Jose Reyna, all right. Kiki Armas, the Rockies. Closing pitchers, yeah, I could have got that guy. That was the one I could have got. And then back to Marco Reyes. So, didn't get that 90, boys, but a bunch of guys in the high 60s, even 70s. And we're going to end the video right there. So, the calendar-wise, we are in June. We're getting to the trade deadline. I think going to unload some players, bring in some prospects, and prepare for next year. So, take a look at our team again. I'll just go through everyone. Denelson Lamatz, is he growing? Yeah, a little bit of growth. Tyson Ross. Not much growth. Don't really have much of these guys growing. We've already taken a look at our starting pitchers. Relief pitchers, yeah. Brad Hand, he might be somebody that we think about trading. How many more years left? We got 3 more years. I actually like to hold on to Brad Hand. He could be a closing pitcher for us next year. Remember, it's not just about unloading everyone. You want to come back better and stronger for next season. Austin Hedges. All right, let me just go find the good players. Eric Hosmer is going up. Good. Spangenberg. All right, here we go. The shortstops. Yeah, Luis Urias, we've already seen him, and Fernando Tatis, good. What about Manuel Margot? Good. We're seeing some growth out of him. Good. We need him for next year. Hunter Renfroe, his contact versus righties has only gone up by 1, and Will Myers is dropping off. Will Myers is only hitting .202 this season. Might be in our best interest to trade him away at $7 million, free up some cap space, bring in somebody. He'll have some good trade value to him, and just let Hunter Renfroe go for next season. So let me know what you guys think. I promise you it won't be a week before the next episode. I just waited for the roster updates, so be quick. Let me know, and I will see you guys in the next one when we finish year number 1. Hey guys, Johnny here, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like, hit that subscribe button, and make sure notifications are on so you don't miss out on any new content. You can also swing by our website, which has forums and a live chat. That, along with Twitter, allows us to play with our subscribers in our GTA lobbies or the 24/7 open Minecraft server, where you can build with others or play in one of the many games across Superbia. Our Patreon account helps us support our website and the Minecraft server, and we also live stream on Twitch, where I take days off my life for your entertainment. Sonny Gray, get out of it. You stupid pieces of shit! I should have gone with Jose for Fernandez! Oh my God, pitching change. Fernandez, get your ass in there. Oh, I swear to God, baseball God just decided to all over me. Grand slam, oh yeah. Make me miss the playoffs with a first-ranked team. Year 2, 30 games above 500, no divisional win, trip to the wild card. First inning.